Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going over, I think, 14 titles of just some movies I've watched over the past couple weeks. Some good, some not so good, some really bad. Yeah, let's just dive right on in. So first one here is an independent film that you can get at Walmart for, I believe, $9.96. This is a Uncorked Entertainment release, the Loch Ness Horror. Basically, it's about this submarine that vanishes, and then a rescue operation takes place, and they find Nessie. The acting's terrible. The Loch Ness Monster looks pretty cool, though. You can't really see it from the back here because it's dark, but I like the look of the monster in this, but unfortunately the acting is terrible. Storyline's okay. I wouldn't pay that much for it. I would probably wait till it hits $5, $3. If you can get it used somewhere down the line, give it a watch. Other than that, I wouldn't pay $10 for it. But yeah, so Loch Ness Horror. That is from 2023, directed by Tyler James, and it was 80 minutes. Next up, I got around to watching Tom DeLonge's film, Monsters of California, 2022, 109 minutes. Basically, this is about, government conspiracies, hiding aliens from us. And when you do come across an alien sighting or whatever, they automatically try to hide it from everybody. So, not a bad movie. I wish you could see more aliens in this film. You don't really see a whole lot of anything. A little bit here and there, but and if I remember correctly, Sasquatch shows up for like a minute. Really weird. Yeah, check it out if you want. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. There are no Blink-182 songs in this film. However, Tom's other band, Angels and Airwaves, there's quite a few songs on the soundtrack in here, so I thought that was pretty cool. Next up, I don't remember what year this is because I don't think it says on the disc either. No. For the last year or two, we have a film called Craving. Not really much to talk about for this one. It's a creature feature. Basically, it's about a group of addicts. They're in a bar, and there's people outside saying, there's one of you in there who doesn't say who you think they are. Obviously, it's like an alien monster disguising themselves as a human. And yeah, basically, it's just the alien trying to kill everybody in the bar, people outside trying to kill the monster from inside the bar. It's a simple film. The acting is not the greatest, even though Felissa Rose is in here, but she's only in it for the first 10 minutes or so. But there's a lot of blood, there's a lot of gore. Obviously, the money was used more for blood, gore, and the monster look, so I enjoyed it overall. Again, not the greatest film in the world. Speaking of not enjoying, this was very predictable. This is from 2015. This is The Eve, which takes place on New Year's Eve. I watched it on a day after New Year's Day. Basically, these friends go off to Martha's Vineyard. They try to reconnect. They're two couples. Tensions rise. This new girl, I think this girl here, she's the new one of the group. They don't really know who she is, but he does since he's dating her and everything. But Yeah, there's a lot of twists and turns in this film. You think there's a killer on the loose, which there is, but the twist, I already saw it coming. It's very typical, so I would not go out of my way to watch this one, to be honest. The acting was okay. The director, I don't even know who the director is, because there's literally no information on this. So, I gotta look it up on IMDb, I guess. This one was a trip. We have Nightwish from 1989. This is an Unearthed Films classic. I should remember what this was about. I remember the visuals were really good. The acting was pretty good. You got Clayton Rohner in here, Elizabeth Guitan, Tom Dugan, Brian Thompson, Robert Tessier. So, interesting cast. Definitely, you guys know who Elizabeth Guitan is. She was in Friday the 13th Part 7, Silent Night Deadly Night Part 2, and other films. Basically, it's about this doctor of parapsychology. He's using sensory deprivation techniques to provoke his students to examine their own deaths in more horrifying circumstances. Yeah, it's a trip. I definitely recommend it, though. It's a strange one, but it's got different artwork underneath, and then there's a thing there. She's not wearing a bra, so you can see her chest through her shirt, so I don't want to get flagged for that. You don't see it on the back because it's pretty much the same thing, but you don't see them. So I enjoyed this film, so definitely recommend that one. I do have to go back and watch it though, because it was late at night and I was half asleep, but I did enjoy that overall. So this one, oh boy, this was a trip in itself. We have from, I could never say this line right, this label right, Oscilloscope home video, VHS. It was filmed in 2020, but it's a throwback to 1987, I believe. I think it was 87. Anyway, this kid gets a camcorder. He finds a blank tape laying around the house, but it's actually his parents' wedding tape. So he records over most of it, mistakenly. He didn't do it on purpose. And it's just him, basically. It's just like the tape rolling, and you see him videotaping his parents and his adventures with his friends. Some things off of TV. It's just very strange. But there's a tie around, and then they go to like a haunted house, and it actually is haunted. So I like that part of the film. If you guys like shot on video type things, you would probably enjoy this. This was actually made by Jack Henry Robbins, the son of Tim Robbins and Susan Sarandon. So I thought that was pretty neat. So got some interior artwork on here in here as well. Mostly just clips from the videos he's shooting and the stuff off TV. So if you guys find this anywhere, pick it up. I definitely enjoyed that one. Next up is something that I got off of moviesrusa.net. I watched the first, I think, 4 episodes of this. There's only 13 episodes that were ever made. We got Bone Chillers here. It's kind of like Goosebumps in a way, but only I think there's 3 episodes on here that are actually based on the books. 2 definitely were, and then 1 they made into they wrote for this, and then the author used it for one of the later titles in the book line. Really, I enjoy this. The the quality of this isn't the greatest though. It is a Blu-ray, but it is 720p. Some of it actually looks like it was just taken off of either old VHS tapes of this or just right off TV. But it's not terrible. I've seen a lot worse, so I'm glad to actually have this in the collection. This was actually created by Adam Rifkin. I didn't know that until I started watching it. It said that. I was like, wow, that's cool. I got some interesting characters in here. So if you guys remember this, let me know in the comments below. Finally got around to watching both haunted house movies. They're good for a one-time watch. Definitely spoofs. This one's spoofing Paranormal Activity. And this one's has a little bit of that, but it's also spoofing Sinister and Annabelle and The Conjuring. So if you guys like these films, let me know. But I thought they're just okay. But I don't see myself rewatching them. This one was a trip. I gotta go back and watch it. I did fall asleep toward the middle of the film, though. This is We Need to Do Something. This is a IFC Midnight release from 2022, filmed in 2020. There's a storm that's going on outside. This family, barricades themselves in their house for days. And it just turns into a real trippy movie. Dad doesn't get along with daughter. The son is also kind of a nuisance. The mom is just there. And there's some sort of snake in here and ends up, I guess, biting Dad. And then he just turns into this person you don't want to be around. And it's just a hell of a trip. And there's like a witch in here too or something. I don't know. I got really weirded out by it. A lot going on in only 97 minutes. Pat Healy plays the dad. I do enjoy him as an actor. Ozzy Osbourne's in here. I don't remember that scene. I guess it was when I was passed out. But yeah, it's a very interesting film for sure. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah. Miranda sent this one to me because I asked her I was interested in watching it, and oh boy, I understand this. I think I understand the concept of this film. From 2011, it is the Oregonian. I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Really nice release of this film. Fortunately, the film itself is like a trip. Basically, this lady, she's in a car accident, and I think she died, and then she's just having this middle between being alive and dead trip. She's just seeing people, they're all laughing at her, trying to kill her. There's a lot of blood involved, and then there's this frog thing guy, this person in a frog suit, following her around. It's very strange. But yeah, there's a lot of creepy scenes in here too, especially the old lady that's laughing at her. That creeped me out a little bit. So yeah, I think the lady actually died in the car accident, and she's just stuck in the in-between stage, trying to figure out what the hell happened. But yeah, I don't think I'll be watching that again. This was an interesting watch. This is from 1986, The Abomination. Really cool release here from Visual Vengeance. Also known as Wild Eye Releasing. But not as, you know, some of the auto releasing films I can't get into, but this line I actually enjoyed. As far as this movie itself, it's bloody. It's got a lot of cool effects in it. It's got like a skeleton there, some really cool death scenes. And then of course the creature itself looks exactly like that, which I enjoyed that part of the film. The acting is terrible. But you know, every time you watch something like this, you know the acting is going to be bad. But yeah, it's full of special features there. I didn't watch any of them. I just watched the film. Sorry guys, I'm still getting over a cold. 90 minutes, like I said, 1986. I recommend you guys check this out, just for the effects themselves. I watched this 1958 black and white film from Olive Films called Hell's 5 Hours. It's about this ex-employee, Nash, played by Vic Morrow. He's trying to take action against his former employer, a rocket fuel manufacturing plant. It's a crime drama from the late 50s. It's okay. I don't see myself rewatching it, but basically he takes his supervisor's wife hostage and his son as well, and he's trying to get revenge for him being fired for, I don't remember what he did, but anyway, he straps the bomb to himself and he says he's going to blow the whole thing up, and his supervisor and the cops and everybody tried to prevent him from doing that. And yeah, Vic Morrow did a good job. The actress that played his boss's wife, Colleen Gray, was pretty good. Like I said, I don't see myself rewatching it, but it was a decent one-time watch for sure. That's Vic, and that's Colleen right there. Yeah, no special features on that disc. And then the last one here, I did watch last night. This is The Beast Within, 1981. 98 minutes. It's kind of like, it's not a werewolf film. It's like so it's about this kid who's experiencing growing pains. He's 18 years old. Well, apparently 18 years earlier, his mom and dad they had just gotten married. This was actually like before he was, well, you'll know what happened. So they got married. They're in Mississippi. They're heading towards some town. I forget the name of the town. And they get into a little, not a car accident, but they have a little car trouble. They get stuck, and of course it's near a swamp. And the guy leaves to go get help from a tow truck. She stays in the car with the dog. The dog runs off. She follows the dog. Dog gets... Yeah, there is a death scene involving a dog in here. So you guys don't like dogs dying in films, I warned you. So the dog somehow gets killed, and she finds the dog's corpse. So she's, trying to figure out what the hell happened. And then this random creature, it doesn't show him, but there's somebody there, attacks her, knocks her out, sexually assaults her, and then she becomes pregnant. And then you find out later that this kid is not the son of the couple. It's just the wife's kid with the assailant. So this movie's okay. Just goes through what he's dealing with in his high school, and he's getting picked on, and then he starts turning into this beast. But you don't really see a lot of it toward the last 20 minutes of the film. It gets really crazy at that point. The the makeup and the effects toward the end are pretty insane. I enjoyed the ending. As far as the movie itself goes, it just takes a little while to get there. So I like the reverse artwork on this a lot better than this newly commissioned art. It's basically the artwork of the disc. I do enjoy that one better than that. This was written by Tom Holland, who everyone knows, director of Fright Night, Child's Play. He also wrote Psycho 2, so really enjoyed that one. So that's it, guys. That's everything I've been watching over the last couple of weeks. Like I said, some good, some bad, some meh films. So nothing really stands out, really stood out to me here. So let me know if you've seen any of these and what you thought of them. And then I'll see you guys in a few days. Hopefully I feel better by then. Take care. See ya.